today we're going to be looking at some of the weirdest pages on Scratch. So let's get right into it with the first one. So this is of course the Welcome to Scratch classic, but as you can see this is what Griffpatch would have seen when he first joined Scratch. And the second one is pretty similar, so you can see they've confirmed your email address, okay? Pretty similar, but you can see I'm actually in Griffpatch's account right now, and here it is. But if I click on his profile or anything else, I just get logged out. Okay, so the next one is the same thing again, but with CB. And you can notice it's the same thing, and if I click on the profile, I'll get out of there again. And you can even recreate this with any user you want right here by just changing the URL. But what you notice is because CE is part of the Scratch team, she has the admin panel right here. Although it's not fully fleshed out here, it's not full. So there's a button here too, but you've arrived at a page that's only allowed via VPN access. So that's pretty cool. Now the next one, you can see it's not actually on Scratch, but used to be on Scratch. So this is the Scratch suggestions page, and basically people suggested stuff. It's kind of like the Scratch forums. So here we got someone saying remove the 14-year-old limit for becoming community moderator, and then somebody else immediately saying keep it, and a bunch of stuff like that. And there's even a second page to check out with a lot of cool stuff. Scratch 2.0 for everybody, add a Scratch app to the Google Play Store, which eventually happened, maybe Scratch team listened. Okay, so next one, this is the comment section of Griffpatch. But as you can see, it's only the HTML version, and you can just change this for whoever you want. And you also have the activity, so this is some guy's activity. You can also change this right here. Next, if you remember by CB1 when we had the VPN, well here it is. It says VPN required. As of April 2023, all staff accounts for the Scratch team are required to use the VPN. And there's even a guide for it. Let's check it out. Oh, I don't have access, guys. I wonder why they need a VPN. Okay, next one. You might recognize some of these. These are tutorials. And for example, this one isn't even included in the normal tutorials. So race to the finish, and click here to start, and it's just the tutorials. Next we've got an alert, and it's just called 429 email, and apparently if you send too much mail to the Scratch team, that's what happens. So this is like a project that's embedded. Now speaking of embedded projects, you might remember I showed this off in the previous video where I played Minecraft in Scratch. Go check it out here. So this is the fashion, and you can see it's Scratch in Scratch. Now you might remember the pathways, this one is called fashion, but there's another one that was newly discovered, which is also pretty cool, and it's called hip hop. And here it is, so hip hop dance, the video doesn't exist, and this is the project. Pretty simple. And we can even check out the microworld's page here, and maybe a few other ones will turn up too. You can see this project is pretty obscure. I mean, it has 6,000 views, I guess, only 6 likes. Something's off about this project anyways. Next we got a bunch that are pretty similar, so we just got text files, humans text, pretty weird. Who calls us humans? Okay, so we got backpack.scratch, it's just like ghost emoji with okay. And this one's the same, but it says true. Okay, this one's pretty long, and this one's the weirdest of them all. Just basically contains like every text, and this one's similar to the other ones, like the ghost one and the okay one. We just got a lot like that. And this one has like a different color scheme, and it just says healthy true. I don't know what that's supposed to mean. And this one just gives an error. Okay, so MRES Scratch, this is his index. And if you don't know who that guy is, basically he created Scratch. You can see a bunch of stuff about Scratch here. So for example, we got Scratch sponsorship.pdf. So what is Scratch? And you can see for $50 you can sponsor the Scratch website. Oh no, for $50,000. That's way more than I thought. So you can see it has the old logo too, and a bunch of other stuff. So we've got a game here on the ancient Scratch 1.4, and it's like a fish game. Okay, next one, this is again on the Wayback Machine or the Web Archive, and this is like an old Scratch page, and it's from 2009, all the way back then, and it's just saying some recent changes to our website. So these changes are new sections on the front page, latest projects, surprise projects, projects curated by, friends projects, so friends were like followers back then, linking directly to comments, one project per person on the front page, so a person can't be on the front page twice, newest projects only for Scratch members, easy translations. So you can see a lot of these are in Scratch now, and they're pretty old features. And here are a bunch of comments. And look at this is weird. Next we got a normal Scratch project, but as you can see, I'm in a ScratchCAD account and I can't click on it. And yeah, that's it. I really hope you enjoyed this video. And that was the weirdest pages on Scratch, but if you want to see the weirdest users, then click here, and the weirdest projects here.